My work is not for everyone. There are many people that don't like my work, and that's okay. I always said you can like it or you can hate it, but you can't ignore it. It's an interaction. It's an interaction. The canvas doesn't dictate, but it tells me things. Each line you put on a canvas, each stroke you put on a canvas leads to another. Because I have a line going diagonally here, it means I have to have another line if I want to keep that line. What I do here is affected by what I do somewhere else on the canvas. And do I want to keep it? It's a very complicated procedure. It's picking and choosing and selecting and adding or going into negative space. And it's light against dark, and it's warm against cold, and there are a lot of things involved. I am still the master of the canvas, but I do listen to what it's telling me. Sometimes I get so involved that I don't know what time it is. And all of a sudden it's been 3 hours and I'm working and I don't know where the time went. It's a little more difficult now that I need oxygen. I'm still getting used to the fact that I can't use turpentine anymore. So I use a substitute, which I don't like as well, but it's okay as long as I can still paint. It's all right. I knew that turpentine was toxic, and I decided, well, I need to paint anyway, so one day it'll end up, and that's okay. So now it ended up, and it's okay, because I can still paint, and I'm still working, and that's okay. Well, I had respiratory failure is what brought it back out, and they thought I was gonna kick the bucket, and I decided, no, I'm not gonna do that. And turns out now they diagnosed it as COPD, and I need oxygen, but nothing else is broken. It's just my lungs, and as long as I have oxygen, I'm fine, and I can paint and I can do everything that I choose to do, and it isn't a problem. And so that's okay. If that's as bad as it gets, it's all right. I can deal with that. I have my leash, I have my long cord, which will go everywhere, including the out on the deck and up in the studio. And when I go out, I have a small tank with a cannula, and that will last about 4 hours, and we keep a second one in the trunk, and if it runs out, then I have another one, and I'm fine. I'm fine. I sign my work F. Singer. I don't use the female as a platform in my work. A good canvas is a good canvas is a good canvas, and it doesn't really matter if it was done by a male or a female. It's beside the point. Sometimes when I have a show, they have a sign in the window, F. Singer, someone will see one of the paintings in the window and come in and say, oh, what is it, Frank or Fred Singer? Gee, the name is so familiar to me. And the gallery person either tells them or doesn't tell them. I don't care and I don't know, and it doesn't matter. There was a very good gallery in New York that was putting on a show, and I was invited to submit a canvas, and it was a female whatever, and I opted to not do that because I don't want to do that. I don't want to fight that battle in my work. That isn't where it belongs, and I'm not interested in it. in the studio. Other places, and fine, but not in the studio. There was an artist who was a good friend, Arnold Chiffrin, influenced me. I guess in looking at artwork, I guess Van Gogh and Cézanne and the German Expressionists. There isn't one artist either that works similar to me in that if I have a problem, I can't look to another artist and say, well, how did they solve it? Because I have to solve it myself. Sometimes I work on a canvas and it's going badly and I don't know how to solve it. And I'll go to sleep and I'll dream and I'll wake up and think, oh, that's a way of trying to solve it. That's good. Let me see what that will bring. What you see is what it is what you get. It's open and honest and that vision of the world. That vision of the world. My eyes, through my eyes. The vision of the world through my eyes. That's what it is. That's what it is. A truth. A truth and an honesty of mine. Of my truth. My truth and my honesty. Yours might be different.